of what I'm viewing here. Just give me a second. NPXS. So PundiX. So I think PundiX really began to decline back in, I would say, beginning of early 2019 when the PundiX monthly airdrop finished, because the airdrop had people like me and other investors hold a lot longer than they planned to, because they were paying out 7% a month. I mean, so that was easy money. That was one of the easiest. So I know back in 2018, PundiX was my best investment because of that ROI from that monthly airdrop. I mean, that basically took, because PundiX at the peak was about a 20x return. Then you add on the monthly airdrop, even though it was kind of very volatile, it went up and down. But that monthly airdrop, I mean, it covered lots of bills in 2018. But once it ended, pretty much the party was over. I mean, it was kind of like a party at 6 a.m. Everybody's gone. The only person there is nobody. Then they ended up launching a new project called FunctionX, which is their blockchain phone. And I think that also kind of took some attention away from PundiX, because now the community was divided between those two projects and those two tokens. And I don't think FunctionX has really taken off. Bill, your thoughts?
Well, I mean, I pulled up a PundiX chart, and there's nothing on the chart, so there's no pulse there. What's the other symbol?
So it was NPX, function X. I mean, that's FX. I don't think that one is gonna have a chart either. Let me take a look. Because actually, it's on Bithumb. I'm not sure. Bithumb and Bittrex. Not sure if that will show up there.
Okay, I do have FunctionX.
Okay.
I have it, but I don't know if I have any price action. But let's take a look.
What exchange do you have it on?
I have it on Bittrex.
Bittrex, okay.
Okay, so it's coming up right here. Let me pull it up. Okay, so for this, I had to go to like a 2-day chart.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so obviously you can see that this has dropped a lot. All right, but we have seen this in other areas of crypto, right? So on one hand, you can see trapped sellers, right? They're kind of getting out here, right? Guys who are trapped, every time it rallies, they're like, okay, you know, I'm going to sell. Now, that said, sometimes after everyone gets done selling, okay, it can take off. We've seen these give up trades in various pieces of crypto, particularly in DeFi, before DeFi was what everyone was talking about. So to make a long story short, you know, if you really like this and you think it's got upside potential, I mean, look how high it could go if it took off and went back to its recent highs. I mean, Kyber did this, a lot of other things did. So, you know, if you like it, take a shot. You know, if you don't like it, you know, go to the pool.
Yeah. Now, actually, quick question. I think, could you try searching for PundiX again? It's NPXS. Not sure if I gave you the right name, because I'm surprised they have Function X but not PundiX on TradingView, because they are on the same exchange. NPXS.
Okay, so going to like a weekly chart.
Okay.
Okay, coming right up here. Okay, so for PundiX,
wow.
I have to go to a week. Okay, these are weekly bars. So, you know, it's one thing to have something basing.
That's a funeral.
but this is yeah, I mean, this is not moving at all.
Wow.
So you'd have to know something. You'd almost have to have inside knowledge to be able to justify getting involved here, or if, you know, you're bored with scratch off lottery tickets type of thing.
Yeah. Wow. I mean,
Right.
I had no idea it was like that. Definitely. I mean, condolences to anybody out there who's been holding that through those last few years. I mean, but so I think this is actually a good teaching moment because PundiX at one point in time was up 20x for and if you held PundiX for over 1 year, you had a chance to make over 10x your money. Now, initially there was a big flash crash where it dropped like 50 or 60%, but it ended up rallying in 2018, and there were several months, probably even the whole year, to make money on it. Now we're kind of going through that same phase again with DeFi. There are lots of projects. Actually, I would say pretty much every single project we've almost covered today in today's show is pumping 5x, 10x, basically going through the same motions that happened with altcoins back in 2018, even 2017, where I mean, even the most non-credible altcoins are going up 5x, and everyone is printing money. But kind of like with PundiX, even though it went up 20x, it's now basically dead. And I mean, for anybody out there who hodled through all that and did not take any profits off the table, I mean, definitely do not repeat the same thing as we're going through this DeFi bubble. So definitely, I mean, uh, I think the best quote is history doesn't repeat itself, but it rhymes. And right now, DeFi is rhyming. DeFi is rhyming like a artist. I'll say DeFi is rhyming like a rapper. So take your profits.